Today we have a softbox rig.
Bam, look at that.
It's coming together.
So I'm going to show you guys how we approached getting this moody look for this music video. We literally did it on such a small budget. We had only a handful of lights. It's not that hard to get a really moody image. It's just about where the camera is in position to the lighting and how much depth and layers you have in your frame. So we decided to use a softbox, and that was because we wanted a wide shot where we wouldn't see any lights.
Oh, okay, coming down. Hi, Alec Campbell Key Grip. I'm here to make everybody look beautiful, hang some cool stuff, and create some shadows, painting with light, as they say. Here, I'm coming down.
What are you doing up there?
I'm just hanging out. It's going to be a great day. We're here at Stage 6 in beautiful Mount Pleasant. So we're going to do an 8x8 softbox today.
What is an 8x8 softbox?
8x8 softbox, I mean, they come in all shapes and sizes. We're doing a circular 8x8 softbox. So basically it's 8 feet by 8 feet. We're going to have our light diffused by it's basically a 2-layer sandwich, you can think about it.
The perfect thing about these pipes here in the studio is it allows us to bring the lights up on the pipe. So it creates a very strong foundation for rigging anything like the frames and the pipe. And the lights, baby! What are we doing over here, Alec?
We're about to hoist her up here, see? And then we're going to hang our, check it out. Here. We're hoisting it up level, and then we're going to...
You see the light right there. So the light goes right here, is in the middle. We can see it's all suspended up by rope, up into the ceiling, and then goes all the way over there to that hoisting. We're going to have the light in here, and some diffusion underneath, and box it in, and it's going to be a perfect soft source.
Light tools basically keeps our light contained and keeps it kind of unidirectional. So instead of going, it's more of a focused beam. So here it kind of looks like an egg crate, if you will, honeycomb. And basically it just shapes the tool into more of, shapes the light into more of a defined beam instead of splooging everywhere. Underneath is our diffusion of choice, which is going to help the light spread evenly. And today we went with silk. Silk is a nice, soft kind of choice. It'll allow, an even spread without it looking too artificial. It should be nice and soft and really creamy.
Nice. And we have a little vlogging session. We have the Aperture 600X right here. And it's going to shoot through the diffusion here. And then we're going to have sliders. They're going to cut off the light so it doesn't spill everywhere. It's going to be nice and contained.
We wanted a darker, moodier image, and so we knew we needed to control the light. When you want to do moody images, it's all about controlling the light. We were shooting in this big white studio, and the problem with white studios is that you have light bouncing everywhere on those white walls, so you want to have a controlled source if you want the look that I was going for. And the look I wanted was a very concentrated source of light. So there was 2 factors there. I needed to hide the light where we wouldn't see in the wide frame. And then a second factor is I want a concentrated pool of light. And also we had an idea in pre-production that we would VFX a skylight or some sort of window in the ceiling of the set. And then that would be pushing light from the sun. So we knew it would have to be a top light. So that's why we chose a softbox to do overhead. It had so many benefits to doing the softbox. Bam. So that is the siding on this light. You can see it cuts off all the spill, and it's going to make the light all directional. Look at that. Cuts it off completely. It looks so good. Great job, Alec.
Thank you, sir. And it's coming together. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Chris A. Tony at youtube.com. Today we have a softbox rig.
Bam, look at that.
It's coming together.
Beautiful. That's
it. We're just doing the cider around it. And then we're going to hoist her up in the air. We'll have some beautiful shots. Stay tuned for more.
So yeah, now you can start seeing what I meant is like the light is concentrated in a pool here. So this fabric here is taking off the spill. And you can see that the light is just concentrated and just hitting one spot. And once we send it all the way up to the ceiling, you'll see it will be out of the shot and stuff. But yeah, you can see that right here. And look at how soft this is. Bam. That looks great. Inside. Look at that. And look at that. There's the honeycomb, makes it even more directional. But yeah, you can see right here we have our aperture 600x here attached to this pipe and is pushing down. We have this diffusion just to get rid of the center point, because if you don't have this, it was just going to be really hot in the center and it's going to just not spread out nicely. So this helps to spread, make it as even as possible. That's the one thing I don't like about the reflectors on the apertures. It doesn't make it even spread. So that's what this does. We have the ballast safety chain as well as the light on the pipe here. Built this cross beam here and then built a 8x8 frame here. Created the ultra balances pushing inward, creating all the light to push into the center. And it also acts as a skirt so that we can cut it off the walls here. And boom, bada boom, it's gonna be great.
Did we make the separation between too much? Because I guess it's actually not. What are you thinking? What are you thinking, Chris?
So right now I'm trying to figure out the frame here so that I'm trying to basically frame out the softbox, but like still making it kind of wide enough. And I'm kind of fighting the height. So I'm thinking that maybe what I'm gonna do is suck up the softbox a little bit, make it a little bit shorter, so that I can get more height from my frame because I'm shooting an open gate. So I think this is gonna help. But why we chose to actually do the softbox was so that we could hide the light. Right now we're not hiding it because it's in the frame, but we did this because we wanted to hide the light and we didn't want any like light hitting the walls of the studio. We wanted it to be this kind of nice vignette. So we put it up in the ceiling, created this soft kind of source. And that's kind of why we did it. But right now we're just fighting the height. I think we do got to suck it up a little bit.
So should we just drop it?
Yeah, I think so. I think just like if we just suck it up another 2 feet on the chain, I think we'll be laughing. So we ran into a quick little problem here, and Mr. Alec, the key grip, is solving it. We had a hot spot right here on this fabric here, which is part of the set deck. And what are you doing to get it off?
Oh, hey guys, welcome back. So let me come down and talk to you. We have a little hot spot here, and what we're trying to do is get rid of it by adding a little bit of shadow. So in between our honeycomb, aka light tools, and our diffusion, I've just slotted in a piece of matte black. It's a black ultra light fabric that we use in applications like this to kind of even out the lighting so it looks really natural.
So you can see right here, it's getting rid of that hot spot right there. Quick little update, we got the boys, Peter and Alec up there setting up the backlight so that when we shine it through the curtains, it's going to create a really nice kind of like backlight, cool kind of shape to it. It's going to shape the curtains and the shears and stuff. See, like, it's gonna look great. It's gonna look really good. Basically why we decided to do a big softbox like this was because we didn't want to see any lights in the shot. And if I had like a sidey key light coming from like over here or something like that, then the light would be hitting one of these walls and we would see it in the frame. And I wanted to have everything controlled in a direction, like a downward direction, so that we could keep the background dark and controlled. So that's why we went with the top light versus a side key light or a front key light. I wanted to keep that background nice and dark, and you can see that with the siding on the softbox, like this, the siding right here. So what that is doing is controlling that light and controlling it so it doesn't spill onto this back wall here. You can see it's just controlled in this kind of area, right? So that's kind of the benefit of doing these top lights, and why you see a lot of people doing it is because it creates either a soft fill light, that kind of, soft ambient, or you can control it better. Tons of different reasons, but this is why we're using it in this application, just to kind of create that contrast. And you can see right here, bam, you can see that it's totally off the back walls here, and it's just in this kind of middle area. It's looking pretty good. It's 100%?
Yeah, it's full pop.
Thank you.
Director, man, we're getting busy right now. We're getting busy. I'm just waiting for them to set up, and then we're gonna, shoot this shit. But this is a live performance, not really a full music video. So I just imagine flowing drapes. That's obviously what we're doing, flowing drapes. We're gonna shoot in, I'm sped up the song 1.5 times, and then we're gonna slow it down in post. So his lips are gonna be synced, but everything else is gonna be slow motion, very fluid, very like, you know, that type of vibe. And I'm gonna have the color to be like orange, golden, orange, yellowish, whatever looks best.
Right.
Yeah,
You're also doing another role as an editor?
So I produced this, directed it, yeah, and I'm editing it. Yeah. So a lot of stuff going on, man.
Light bank sent a really cool light here. Can you get me a V mount? Actually, it's all good. So Light Bank, this company, sent me a really cool light.
Should we kill the music for now?
Sure, that's all good. I'll dub over it. But basically, this light is like a little balloon light. It's super cool. You can charge it up, and it auto inflates, and it's super freaking light. So you can see it's inflating. And 1 second. Put a little V mount battery on it, which is really nice. And you can power it. Oh. You plug this puppy in. Oh, it ran out of juice. You charge it USB-C, and it charges the air inflator thing. And once it's charged up, we can inflate it. That's this blue, and it keeps going. See it fully inflates. Bam. You can turn this thing on. That's okay.
Whoa!
And look, it has dimming. It has full 2700 to 6500.
No way!
Yeah.
Yo, you're right. Helium. That's what we need right now.
Such a handy little light because it's soft. It's soft and you can just hide it. You can backlight things.
Yo, this thing's insane.
Oh, I turned it off.
Off the record, do you know how much this is?
This is like $200, I believe. Yeah, it's just a great light. I love it. It's really good for rigging if you want to use it for like dinner scenes and shit like that. It's really good.
What the heck is this?
I think that is. How does that look? Does that look sharp?
Let me see. I don't know, your monitor is better than mine, but there's so much haze.
We had this really cool flashing effect that was going on this shot, and actually it was super simple. We just used a projector, and then you can see in the clip that Alec is waving his hand around and just pressing play on this repeating image of like Japanese text, and it turned out really cool. It was actually a really cool effect, and they just were really getting into the song and going with the beat. It was a good way to add some texture and layers to the whole thing because it was feeling, you know, a little flat with the background, so it helped kind of spice it up. I think it still would have looked good without it, but I liked that little extra layer of sauce.
Tilt down a little bit.
Gotta catch a flight, baby.
Yo, you're on the
1 hour.
You're kind of in a rush.
Where are you heading to?
If you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and a little comment down below. It's a little shorter one, but hope you guys enjoyed it. And go check out my Instagram. Go check out Lightbank. They make amazing lights. I love their lights so much. And yeah, if you guys want to check out my film grain as well, it is down below. Give it a download. And I will see you guys in the next video. Adios.